Welcome back to Nehrim. I am Kreator, and in this video I will be dealing with the steel rail mine, I hope. Right, that guy wasn't much of a problem.
War das schon alles? Kriegst du das etwa nicht besser hin?
Als ich aussehe.
Meine Hühner könnten dich nieten.
There are really many of those Sildunar inside the mine. What do they want here? I should look for some hints. Well, I imagine they want the same thing as I do. All of the ore so they can make better equipment, because they kind of have crap. I have so many torches. Silver bow, huh? Those are nice. Excavation log. 7th day. We were able to expel the Chancellor's feeble workers from the shafts. Now our men mine the ore of the Chancellor. We will take it to our Anor fortress, where we will process it into weapons, which we can profitably sell to Kabaet. The defenders of the northern city will have to rely on weapons and do not ask where they come from. The time for our revenge has come. 9th day. The rear part of the mine is infested with trolls, really, and the door into the lower levels is locked. We cannot open it. We found a shaft that leads into the depths. Tomorrow I will descend the shaft. 2 men, perhaps we will find access to the lower levels. The workers of the Chancellor closed it years ago. 11th day. Of the 2, only Oslian came back. He said the lower level of the mine was polluted in a magical way. The magic down there has changed everything, and that has to be the reason why the mine was closed. 13th day. I'm getting scared. The number of trolls has increased and strange creatures appeared in the shaft, pushing us back to the entrance of the mine. They were dead people. We will need strengthening it if we are to hold the mine. I have sent Oslian to the prince to ask for more battle-hardened soldiers. I found an old record. The Sildunar made weapons from ore from here and then found something in the depths. Apparently the mine is magically contaminated, but why? I have read that book before. So, what's my blade skill now? 50? 50. And I still get nothing from trolls. Off camera I did a ton of alchemy and selling of my potions. You may notice I have 3,800 some gold. It was tedious, but well worth it. Saving because the game has been very crash happy today. Well, at least now it is the evening. It's a little cooler. So if overheating has anything to do with the crashes, there should be less frequent now. Shovel, hammer. Always good to have more tools.
Kriegst du das etwa nicht besser hin?
Interesting. Thought I heard a person in heavy armor, but maybe at the range of hearing. Won't be sneaking up on anyone with with my torch out. Doombringer. Is that what I found in there? Why does it say 331 when the staff is only worth 51? I wonder. I always get so excited when I see leeches and their high item value, and then the staves aren't that valuable. What's up with that? Okay, that's where I was just at. Woohoo! I think I would like to go lower. Oh, it doesn't actually... That grate is not a trap. Pickaxe broke, but I have more. Seriously? There's a chest right there. Ah, I just have to walk sideways. Nice. Now how do I... There. Now where was I? Yeah, this is a maze. Get the feeling I'm leaving this place by teleportation. Fireball and shield. Scrolls. I never remember to use scrolls. But I also don't want to sell them because they can be useful. I usually just sell excess scrolls. Oh! That looks like it might be a bottomless pit, but I don't know. Huh. Well, with those buckets there might be water at the bottom. Somehow I doubt... Yeah, there is water at the bottom. And nothing else. Okay, I think that's where I came in, and this is somewhere else. Ah.
Ha! Ah!
There's more of you. Are you stuck? Can I just stand here and shoot at you? Yeah, nighttime might be a good idea. Deeper in the mine. Ominous sounds when I walk right past here. Oh, tongues. That is probably bottomless. Oh. Are you stuck on the terrain? Well, I will use that to my advantage. Few of my arrows back. Nothing in the bucket. Save. This looks dangerous. Almost full on inventory space. Strawberries. I wanted to buy strawberries, but the selection at the store was not very good. I had one box of strawberries and they were not local at all. Don't remember exactly where from, but somewhere in continental Europe. Then, at that point, it's just not really worth it. If they're not Norwegian or Swedish, I don't even bother. I can't carry that. But I can pick it up and drop it on the ground so I can come back later and fetch it. Because the corpse itself might despawn. But the weapon probably will stay. As long as it's not part of the inventory. Shovel, pickaxe, and a combat. Big steel warhammer. Yeah, that's not something I can deal with. Nice. Taking all of that. Silk. Oh, it's running to grab one of the weapons I dropped over there. No? Then what? What did he run for? Well, this is not a bottomless pit. Is this locked? Yes, and it needs a key.
warte.
Ooh. This isn't some sort of... Yes, it is. Instant death if you go down there. I wanted to explore. This looks so cool. Where is the key? Ha! Foreman Muck, do you have the key? Oh, you're good at firing. Berserker helm, mine guard gauntlets, and the key. And I'm over encumbered. So I can drop that at least. The Master Blacksmith created something that has caused this event. I have closed the affected area with the workers in it. Some had started to drink the magic water. Then they neither slept nor ate anything. It is almost uncanny. Almost? I've been trapped with the remaining workers for days in this area. Some of them died without any sign of injury. They were completely unscathed. The only way out is through the magical infested hell. I'd rather find my peace here than to be one of those wandering dead. It has become quiet. I need to get a font replacer mod because the default font is terrible. Note by a mine worker. Damn, they have locked me in. They've left me behind. Although I have a potion with me that can protect me from the magic, I will never go back into that polluted hell. I know for sure they hear my cries, but no one ever seems to come to find me. Losing strength already. Oh, you have contracted magic poisoning. And my strength is being drained. So, is that a disease? Yep. Let me just purge that from my body. Magic contaminated meat. Yeah. Because that sounds like a great idea, making potions out of these. And I'm poisoned again. And again. This might be a good place for stealth archery. Just take all. Okay, so stepping in those pools means taking damage. Yeah. And I'm over encumbered. Well, that weighs a whole pound. I can... Got an achievement for that. Book of Conjuration. I'm over encumbered again. Let me read another one then. Still over encumbered. Do I have Flash Heal rank 3? Yes, I do. Is that Shock Shield? 1 and 2. I can read that, but that's only 1/10 of a pound. I can use that on my sword. Guess I'll call it Flame Blade. Now I can move. I see my healing potions have become unhotkeyed. It's more like I sold all of them because I had made a better stack. Same goes for poison. There's no way around. Am I going to swim in this stuff? It does look like a dead end. Oh, it's a chest. Ha! Haha. Disease. Figure out what else I can drop. One of the silver bows, I guess. Wonder if I should just teleport out and unload and come back. Ooh, that hurt. I should bring out a zombie of my own. I can see what this does now. Or not. Ah. Forgot. Thank you. Achievement unlocked. Minor. Another magic symbol. Another apprentice calcinator. I think it's time to move on to feather potions. I have a few. What? Potion of encumbrance. Plus 10 encumbrance, as in reducing my carrying capacity by 10. Weird. D-mode. Died without eating his pear. We could not pass through the contaminated shafts. The water down here seems to be toxic. Oslian took the weapon which was found in the forge. In that moment everything started to move down here. A magical aura emanates from the weapon. You feel so intimidated in its presence. Oslian went upstairs. He will take the weapon to the prince and ask for reinforcements. Oslian seems to have found a weapon down here that has a magical connection to these creatures. What kind of weapon will that be? The Master Smith. And I'm actually poisoned, but I can still move because feather potion. Shadow touch boots. Which consists of tunic, boots, and greaves. Only 3 pieces. . Purge the disease from my body. Glass jars with heads in them, never a good sign. Shadow Greaves. I don't have coal. Books. Yeah, I'll take those, I guess. Berserker Round Shield. Diary of the Master Blacksmith. Day 1. I have an exceptional job in Erethin. We have Nexus crystals found in the mountain. Nexus crystals are phase crystals, that is, they do not focus light rays, but the magic phases which run through the fabric of the world. This allows much more magic to be used than usual. The dwarves in the north are familiar with this technology because they use Nexus crystals as actuators for their starships. The Chancellor himself paid the dwarfs for their help. The day after tomorrow, one of their technicians will arrive in the steel rail mine. Day 3. Terux, who is a Sternling, I guess that's Starling, technician, arrived today. I will only have a few days to talk with him before we begin the work. Day 4. We will make the weapon in the form of an axe and traverse the steel with grooves which will concentrate and conduct the arcane energy. The steel from the steel rail mine is considered the best in Nehrim. In combination with Nexus crystals, it will become the most powerful weapon in Nehrim. Day 6. We have made all the preparations. Now we can begin the work. Day 9. Terex and I have manufactured the raw model of the weapon. Tomorrow we will set the crystal. I'm already excited. Day 11. The setting of the crystal has taken longer than planned. It cannot be shaped or ground. Thus the base of the weapon had to be adjusted to the uneven shape. With Terex's skill, it was not a big problem. The crystal has been inserted into the weapon. It was a very awesome moment. The axe has unimaginable power. You can really feel it as it bends the magical lines of the world. Day 13. After he was paid, Terex headed northwards again. It's a pity, I like this funny guy, but the Star people seem to be foreigners even to themselves. Day 18. Something is not right. I'm afraid this has nothing to do with it Nexus axe. The energy concentration of Nexus crystals is so strong. The underground mountain changed. The miners are behaving strangely. It is somehow different than before. I do not know, but as time passes, the axe is destroying the environment. I have asked Terex to set out immediately for the steel rail. Day 24. Several workers have since died, and I cannot allow this artifact will be sent to Erethin. I tried to melt the steel again and destroy the artifact, but the weapon absorbs heat and begins to shine even brighter. May the gods help us. Under these circumstances, I have decided to keep the weapon for all time in this mountain. It would be impossible to imagine what would happen if it was kept in a city like Erethin. From what I've heard about Baratheon, nothing good is said about him. Day 28. Half of the miners down here died of an unexplained death. Only I, the bearer, seems immune to its destructive power. With Terex's help, I've done a terrible thing. I locked the workers in the mine. No one should enter it anymore. We have laid a magic curse upon the workers, taking away their peace in death. I had to create immortal guards to defend the weapon for all time. This artifact must never leave these shafts. May the divine forgive me of my sins. Yeah. According to this book, the Master Smith has forged a weapon gemmed with Nexus crystals that destroys its surrounding with its magic. I don't want to imagine what could happen if this weapon gets into the wrong hands. Oslian, the Sildunar messenger, took it with him and headed towards the Sildunar outpost in order to receive reinforcements. I must prevent him from doing so and stop him before he reaches the outpost. That was experience, and I leveled. And I didn't get much in the way of endurance skill up this level, but I'll just have to go with it. Maybe I'll just not do endurance because I'm getting personality and intelligence. Only +4. Does that mean there's a way out? Aha. This is not very far in. Okay, I made it out. But I don't know where to go next. Does it have a quest marker? Yes, it does. And it's not far. And my feather potion expires. But I have a few more. Next time I get to the bakery and everything, I'm buying all their sweet cakes, even the freshly baked ones. And the game froze, crashed. Yeah, it's frozen, but just frozen, so I can just quit here and I'll be back at it tomorrow.